Hey everybody, I'm Sam.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Will. We are
Working Title!
Dude, I almost said we are Vinland.
Vinland!
Guys, we're back from Vinland Saga, episode 15, after Yule. Will, what happened last time?
Last time, Askeladd was a little piece of crap. Went in and decided we're gonna murder a village because we need food, and we're gonna spare their lives.
Yeah.
Just followed a girl and her family, and now she doesn't seem to care about anything because God's not gonna punish her, or people aren't afraid of God's punishment. And yeah, that's about it. We're onward through Mercia.
So if you enjoy our content, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscription button, notification bell's right next to it, leave a comment down below about what you thought about this episode after Yule, and leave a comment about what you thought about our reaction. Check out the Patreon if you want to see this show 1 week in advance. Vinland Saga's on there, as well as Squid Game, Star Wars Visions, Jujutsu Kaisen, and there's one more I'm forgetting.
Full
Metal Alchemist.
We really
Brother.
do need that tell from.
I told you.
And also, this is not market substitute, so make sure you go check out Vinland on Amazon Prime or any other streaming service you can find it on. Support the show, and then come back and support your boys here on Working Title. We're gonna punch it.
Bah!
そうか。クヌートは死んだか。
The king.
Ew, he looks nasty.
Damn, look at his
Decrepit.
scars. Look at his scars. How did that man produce that good-looking kid?
He might have looked good a while ago. Or it's all from the mother.
Yeah, look at her.
では
If that's her.
未だトルケルン軍に囲われておるのではないか。助けを送るとしても春まで待たねばならん。王陛下におかれましてはご心中以下ばかりかと。
It's probably like, nah.
Oh.
Missing finger.
雪が降る。
Oh, poor guy. The war is
He's got
ending.
nothing in life
戦
anymore.
地の心さえ凍らせるのか。
A keg, let's go. This is rough.
困った人だな、あんたは。戦争が下火になると、そうやってまた火種を探す。はあ？デンマークがイングランドを飲み込むんだ。王権を捨ててなら戦争を終わらせたいらしい。
He's like, no.
どうしてこう当たるのか。どうする？世界中がずーっと喧嘩してたらいい。
He's so nuts, man. Oh, war.
え？
ここに眠る村人たちの魂をどうか身元にお召しください。この者たちを殺めし者たちの魂をお救いください。私どもの罪を。
And he's praying on behalf of them.
他人のために祈ってる場合か。
You bastards. Nice, Torko. I mean, Thorfinn, fuck. Too many.
Tor.
私の声はあなたの耳に届いているのでしょうか。我らの父よ。私はあなたの愛を疑っています。
Oh, yikes.
Don't ruin his faith.
父を疑うだと。そなたそれでもキリスト教徒か。恐れを知るがいい。我らが父の愛を疑うことなどあってはならぬ。我が子を愛おしく思わぬ父親などいない。
Canute's getting a little more, you know. Oh.
Say it with your chest.
父上。
天神の部隊。マジか。
God damn, all he does is fucking eat.
And kill.
Yeah.
And kill, that's it.
Look at the dude on the table.
Oh, the girl.
Girl.
Oh, that's the village she strode up on.
Yeah. Finally. So, Some
Damn.
Thor kill action.
They're gonna be tired too because they're still traveling out in the snow.
Yeah.
この季節その位置に単独行動の電巡部隊などそういくつもねえだろうよ雪に振り込められて休息中ってとこ
Uh-huh.
十中八九
Yep, the hunt is on. The hunt is on.
トラフリンとクヌートだ
Wake up, assholes! We gotta
They're
go!
drunk as shit.
Yeah.
We got places to be!
Pack us some lunch.
Oh my
5
god.
days.
Yeah, you really lost the city right there.
Did you see how excited they were for them to leave at
Yeah.
first too?
この喧嘩うまくすると
My last
まだ
fight.
まだ楽しめるから出発無理だぜ今夜なんてそれがまだ2台しかできてねえ昨日3台目にかかったとこだ
Oh, wow.
そうか無理だっつうの大工は2人しかいねえんだイングランド軍にここがバレた
We got to go.
おうよ分かったらちゃちゃっとやれあ分かったやる
Get some other men to help.
That's what I was just about to say.
Just tell them what to do.
Yep.
なんでバレたか知りてえ了解
And you get on mushroom duty.
待てピャラさんもう一ついい機会だついでにあれやるぞ
What'd they discuss?
Mushroom time. Go find some things to prep yourself.
やばいんじゃねえか平気だろアシュラットの月の話さ月どっか
Is he running out of it? Oh yeah.
あいつの計画が立て続けに来るなんて初めてだぜ
The seeds of doubt have been sowed amongst the men.
おおうまそうなウサギだな
だったらなんだよ
I want
肉
some.
だけの飯は良くないぞ野菜と一緒に煮込め
I got something. You got something?
俺の飯をどう食おうが俺の勝手だ
どうせどこかでかまどを借りるんじゃろおれおい
Eat your vegetables or
そら豆
get
とキャベツ
scurvy.
とウサギです
ご苦労
Never seen someone with blonde eyelashes.
Yeah.
That's a rarity. I have one friend from middle school that had that.
どうした遠慮するなそなたのウサギだ
It's probably not, hasn't had something that good, yeah.
Oh yeah, the mixing, man.
うまかろうな次は鹿でも取ってこい
貴族ってのは食うばかりだと思ってたぜ趣味だ普段は作れ
Oh,
る
he
し
likes to
ラグ
cook.
ナルの他は誰も知らぬそなたも口外してはならんぞ別に悪かねえだろ昔にタラの料理を作った時な
What did he get like?
良い出来だったので
Yeah.
父親陛下に持って行ったことがある
And his father beat him up.
Looks awesome.
No, don't do that to a kid.
だが
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
召し上がるどころか激しくお怒りになった王の子が卑しき奴隷の真似事をするなと以来僕は
Some people's like mindsets are so
王
crazy.
陛下もお忙しかったのでしょう戦が終わったら鶏料理でも作ってお持ちしましょうきっと喜んでくださいます
He definitely would not be happy about that.
I forgot that this dude rocks the whole Valkyrie look.
鳥はまだ作ったことがないな
煮こごりを上手に使っておりましてな
Torfin's like, can we shut up? Like, just let me eat.
ラグナバカ野郎伝令だ伝令
Damn, that was slick.
He was ready. He heard it too.
敵に見つかったっす東の森で戦闘が始まりました何
Battle
Damn, it already
already?
大
started.
した兵数じゃなさそうですが一応用心してください
Oh man.
なぜバレた知るかよなの
Oh, the battle, right.
Yeah.
なんということだ村人たちを皆殺しにしてまで
Nope.
初めからウェールズに引き返せといや向かうのはダービーっす
Derby.
この後に及んでまだ敵地を進むと抜かすかアシェラと連れてこい今すぐだ
He's probably fighting.
今
Madman.
先生で指揮を取ってます話があるならご自分で出向けばいいんじゃないですか案内しますよ
Dude always looks so constipated every time he
does.
talks.
口の聞き方も知らん
He has no chill.
Something about this doesn't feel right.
I was about to say, this is feeling sketch right now.
They about to kill him?
Yeah.
So that they can manipulate Canute by themselves?
It's the thing that we talked about.
Yeah.
Escalade and Bjorn.
Yeah. Shoot, and they said they had a plan to start the plan, Bjorn. Damn. But he can fight. He can fight.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Damn. Put him a fight.
Oh. Wow.
What a... Dishonorable.
Conan.
Oh, I hope he still wrecks these guys. Fight the cowards.
Don't give up without a fight. Come on, Ragnar. Askeladd was right there. He's ruthless.
Yeah, he is. Sheesh.
人払いしますか
Damn.
貴殿には感謝しております。あの腰抜け王子をよくぞ今日まで生かしてくださった。そして貴殿の死がさらなる成長を促すでしょう。お役目は今日から私が引き継ぎます。イングランド兵に殺された貴殿の代わりにね。
Man, this sucks because he really treated him like his own son.
何があろうとクヌート殿下をお守りし、戦士ラグラルの意義があるし。
He did the same thing with Tors and didn't matter.
ゲインズバラに着く前に心構えをしておき。
For? Oh, his brother, right?
クヌート殿下は一方の派閥の旗頭にされておる。もう一方はクヌート様の兄君のハラルド様だ。そして王陛下はデンマーク王国の分裂を恐れたのだろう。おそらく一つの決断を内心に下された。両殿下のうちどちらかを殺そうと。
Damn.
スネモが王子。こたび王陛下が殿下を戦場へ伴ったのだ。殿下を戦死させるためだ。
Gosh, that's why.
せよ。殿下の真の敵は。
Now his father.
お父上
Oh
のすべ
my
て
god.
Dang.
その人なのだ。
That ruins Askeladd's plan.
わしのダンドリーをつけて頼む。最後に
Ugh, look at the blood in the snow.
一目でいい。一目でかい。お別れや。ダメだ。殿下。戦は。
Oh, man.
Finland.
一緒に鳥料理でも。
Dang.
と王陛下も喜んでください。
He made it long. It's dark out. Took a while for him to bleed out. Flip.
He was fighting. He's
Slow
fighting
death.
to live.
Well, for Yuletide carols, that was not very cheerful. Except for Thorkel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorkel was cheerful and in despair because he wanted war. He just always wants to fight.
Yeah.
And he
love
wants
that
to
man.
win.
He wants a fight that's gonna win.
Yeah.
But most importantly, you're forgetting the most important thing. He wants to eat.
That too. And drink.
Kegs. Not
Kegs.
just pints. Kegs.
Another.
You're bleeding the town dry!
Well, there's a movie. What movie has a similar scene? Oh, Game of Thrones. The first episode when they hear about Tyrion's a big drinker. And they're like, isn't this guy a dwarf? How many drinks can he have? We ordered like 5 barrels for the guy.
Well, I feel like it
That's
could
all it
also,
reminded me of.
it could be said about the Hound, too, with all the chicken that he eats.
Every fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Not just a chicken. Every
fucking chicken.
in this room.
Fucking chicken in this room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thorkel would work well in that universe.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it. He's got like that Tormund kind of vibe. The the bear
Yes.
fucker vibe.
Yeah.
He would be like,
You know?
he would have fit better as like,
No,
He'd
no,
be-
no.
he'd be
Who's
wild.
no. Who's the priest that always brings back Beric Dondarrion back?
Thoros.
He'd be like him.
Band of Brotherhood without banners.
yes,
Yeah.
the brother with that banner.
He's like that mixed with the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel yes, he could fit in any of them. But I feel like it would have been more interesting in Game of Thrones to have a character like him as like the Mountain.
Oh, like a personality with the big
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, well, he literally is the Mountain, but just like with
He
that.
talks.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
fucking talks.
Yeah, that would only just change up the dynamic of him and the Hound. But yeah,
I don't think it would have changed it as much. It would be because the Hound would
we
still,
would love the abusive older brother then.
yes,
Yeah.
and the Hound would have hated him, and then he would be like, "But this is so much fun." He wouldn't understand that he was actually hurting his brother. Like he burned his face. He
Yeah.
just would be like, "I was playing a
Dimwitted.
game." Yeah, he's like a little dimwitty.
I could see it. I mean, most of the episode kind of focused on Thorkel for a good bit. I mean, he definitely controlled like 40% of the episode. At least.
not the first half was Thorkel?
He was talking about how he wants there to be a war, and he said that winter, as well as the season of life, is coming to an end.
And the English are surrendering.
Yeah, everything's going to shit for his life. A warrior does what a warrior does. They fight. Unlike Thors, who a true warrior doesn't use weapons.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, hey! We found people!
Yeah.
The girl showed up. She told everything, so that's where she went. At the end of the story, that's where she snuck off to. Or not snuck, survived.
Yeah.
And you know what? Good.
Yeah.
You know? Good.
Kind
Good,
of
because they murdered everybody back in the village.
Yeah, you know what's funny is after that last episode, you just forget how much. Watching the show, you forget how horrible of a person Askeladd is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, he's just awful. I mean, he, like, murdered Tors for no, like... I mean, he
After
was getting
swearing,
paid,
yeah.
but, like... You know what I mean? He murders Tors. He screws around with Torfman for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
And then he goes into a town and murders people, and then... For his own personal gain and his land. I mean, granted, he's doing it for a greater cause, but, you know, he murders Ragnar.
The thing that just pisses me off, I wouldn't care, really, because I would just equate it to being a Viking.
Yeah.
But now that we know that he hates the Danes, I just want to know, is the hate really just because of what happened to his mom?
Yeah.
We talked about it last episode, so I don't want to reiterate, but like it just doesn't make sense. Like you're doing the same exact thing that put you in the situation as a kid. I don't get it, but it's just.
Well, I think at the end of the day, it's like an us versus them mentality.
Yeah,
like
he said she.
you
said
can
that.
do what you want about it, but like you know, you guys can do what you want. You can torture people and all that, but as soon as you torture mine, we're gonna torture yours, and then that's it. Like no more, no more. We're killing all of you. Make sure you don't set foot on our
I
land.
don't want to defend Askeladd, but I feel like he was thinking about the situation that they were in logically. It's my guys over your village, and I'm a Viking. I'm gonna sack your place.
I mean, in
There's no way you're gonna survive. My men are definitely going to survive.
in a weird sense of mercy, like killing them all was.
I don't even want to use the word mercy for this. He's just straight up murked them.
Well, I mean, he said it, and I mean,
He did.
But what he was saying made sense though. Is like, if I
did say-
if I don't kill you, I'm taking all your food, and then you're gonna starve to death and suffer. Like you guys won't survive the winter, so let me just kill you now and put you down like a sick puppy.
Did he not say they would just die in the winter regardless, even if they did that?
I mean, he said
didn't
that.
do that.
Yeah,
He said that to probably just justify it. We obviously know there are older and younger people who've lived many winters prior. So
well, they're taking all their food. It wasn't the fact of
can they make it?
Can they make
you
it?
won't make it because we're going to do this thing, and well,
we're going to decimate you from your supplies.
Yeah.
Most have seen too many winters.
or
Too few.
It's not wood. Yeah. So Thorkel, is getting ready to fight.
Yeah.
We got tricked.
So that was Thorkel's army fighting them?
No, didn't happen. I don't think it happened. That's what I was gonna say.
The English?
Well, he said Bjorn,
He said you heard a fight over there.
Could have just been like.
Yeah, I mean, he said
tapping on
Bjorn.
stuff.
We're gonna do the thing we talked about, and Bjorn wasn't
Okay.
in. Bjorn
He was not there.
He was not there in the killing of Ragnar. So maybe you're right. Maybe it was just him and his men
Just making
clanking
noise.
swords. But they do that. A fight is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I just don't
fast.
think the fight occurred today.
Yeah.
I don't think Thorkel has made it yet.
That would explain why Ragnar was like, dude, we've only been here for 10 days.
Yeah. So I think that's insinuating like
You're bullshit.
they would have needed maybe 15 days for Thorkel to arrive.
Yeah.
If word got out, if something happened. Like 10 days is too short of a distance to cross country through snow.
Mhm.
That's what I'm getting from it. Yeah, right now, only really people I like Thorkel. I like Askeladd too, so I'm not going to lie and act like I don't like him.
Yeah, same.
But like the only people I'm rooting for to make it out of this right now, or like I can like feel comfortable being happy with, is Canute and Thorfinn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I those two I kind of want them. I want them to have a weird, healthy relationship
Sure.
of being friends, and then make it out, and hopefully screw Askeladd. I'm really rooting for the downfall of Askeladd at the end of all this. Like, I really am.
Before that, I'd like to know more about him. I do agree with you, but I would like to know. Excuse me. I'd like to know some more
Maybe
about
we'll
his
get
past.
maybe we'll get the fall of two leaders, Askeladd and the King, like two people who are currently because Askeladd is gonna have to go against him, right? Because with the new complication of Canute.
Yeah. So the King Sven, there's two factions in Denmark that want to make the two brothers king. One wants Canute, one wants Harold.
It looks like the majority really wants Harold.
Yeah, and
The king is gonna kill.
the king was going to kill Canute or have him killed
on the battle.
That makes sense though.
So that's why they brought. Yeah, it makes so much sense why they brought this kid to the battlefield, and Ragnar was trying to protect him. So
man, here I was thinking, man, King Sven's being progressive. I thought he was a girl first. I was like, look at this king bringing his daughter out to show off to all the guys.
yeah,
No, it's just a really attractive dude who
is not good at anything Viking,
and the dad is trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Completely wrong.
Yeah, very wrong.
I want to see more of Askeladd and Thorkel.
Askeladd and Thor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can they just
okay.
fight
They haven't
and
met
kill?
yet.
Can they just fight and kill each other? At this
Yeah.
point? They have met.
Have they?
They talked. Oh wait, just kidding. That was Forky.
Thorkel.
That was
Yeah.
Forky. Never
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah.
They haven't met face to face. I'm sure they probably know of each other.
I'm not super invested in Canute and Thorfinn. I don't know what to think of him anymore at this point.
Well, what do you think? What did you think of him?
He was just gonna go for revenge and
Yeah.
for a vendetta, but it doesn't seem like that's his number one priority right now.
Don't you like it though? Now
Was
that he's
he-
not being one tracked.
Well, what else has he done? He's just protecting the prince right now, and there's the whole him seeing him be a Christian and thinking it's stupid. That's it.
Well, I mean, he actually, I don't think he thought it was stupid. I think he resonated with Canute because Canute was saying the whole bit about the father. They're
Every
talking
father
about
loves their
God.
son.
Yeah, and Canute's under the lie of, thinking that his
His
father
dad loves him.
loves him. But it hit our guy, Thorfinn, because of his father.
Oh, dude, that hit on 3 levels because what's his face the
Ragnar.
priest.
well, I'm saying the Rabni, the priest. I was gonna say rabbi, but he's the priest.
Yeah.
The priest, the monk wanted or was asking God, like, "Do you hear me? Do you even care?" And he's like, "You don't. I doubt that your love is real." And then the kid's like, "No, every father loves their son." And I was like, your father doesn't. Then it flashes to Thorfinn where his father did.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Because it's like they're really both like Canute and him are like on opposite sides of the fence of parental upbringings. One has tried forcing the Viking way on him, and it didn't work, and to the point where he's going to murder him.
And the other didn't.
Yeah, the other has tried protecting him from it his whole life. To when it was face to face, he sacrificed his own life for him,
Yeah.
his kid. So it's interesting. And then you have
Canute lost his real father. Yeah. Today.
Ragnar in the mix. Poor guy. That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really I thought, he was a nice character. I appreciated his love for Canute. I didn't exactly like connect to him,
Same.
but I mean the death's still super cruddy. Like I think it's a cruddy way to go, backstabbing, and I mean it makes sense though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the only reason he grew on me was just the more and more I was like, oh, he really cares for this kid.
Sure.
Because even in the beginning, I was like, why is he so like connected to this kid? But
Yeah.
you know, you start to care for the kids that are in your life that maybe aren't getting the best treatment.
I wonder how Canute's gonna take it. He was pretty disappointed that he didn't come and finish the soup.
He's gonna be
Just step up, please. Just step up.
Oh, that's what Askeladd wants. He wants it to change him for the better. But I just don't know if it'll work out in Askeladd's favor.
Well, I think it depends on the circumstance because we learned that most of the we have to assume because Thorfinn called it a bluff that most of the reason Canute wasn't talking was because he's scared of the repercussions of his words. Because if he gives approval of anything, then it could be an approval against his dad.
Yeah, and he wants his dad's. Funny enough, he wants his dad's approval.
Yeah,
You ain't getting that.
Do you think Askeladd will tell Canute about his father?
I don't know.
Because that could change. Maybe it could change Canute. Like
I think that'd crush him
yeah,
and go the opposite way.
Maybe not immediately. I don't see telling him, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
Ragnar died to the English to defend you. Also, your dad's trying to kill you at the same time. He might like wait to drop that bomb on him until they get safe in Gainsborough when he has him more like under his thumb.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Canute. I feel like Canute will step up. I mean, he's already like yelling at everybody. So there's already like
Thorfinn pushed him past his like not breaking point, but past his like comfort zone.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Ragnar said his brother is somewhere out there to help
Make preparations.
situation. So
Is it Ragnar's brother?
Ragnar's brother.
Okay, his own brother. Yeah, and then we got to deal with Canute's brother. Who has the popular vote?
Harold.
I don't
I think it's Harold.
Who has his king's?
He has the
his
king's
father's
vote.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he doesn't want.
No, he said most people are taking Canute.
But he wants Canute dead.
Yeah.
But they don't. Well, they don't. The Swen didn't want Denmark split into two countries.
Yeah.
Because if half the country likes Canute, half likes Harold, they'll just make their own factions and just go at each
Civil
other.
War.
So Askeladd's gonna have to connive, so he won't reveal it then, because he's gonna be the teacher, as he said, for Canute, connive him against his brother, because he knows if he can win the army under Canute, then maybe they can attack the king. I don't know. Do you think he's the king just puts a wrench in everything? So how do you think we deal with the king for Askeladd's plan? Because I thought we needed the king's approval for the peace trial between the Welsh and Denmark.
Well,
What aren't Floki and Askeladd tight homie bros?
No.
well,
Floki and the king are. Floki
Floki
threw
paid.
Bjorn threw the spear in that room when they had the meeting. That was between Floki and Askeladd.
Floki paid Askeladd for
Yeah.
killing Thors. But
I was gonna say, what if Floki overthrows the king?
I don't think he'll do that. He seems loyal.
He seems like a dog.
Yeah, a dog of the military,
Yeah.
as you would say.
I don't think Askeladd trusts him either. Hence the Yams Viking with the spear through his gut.
Yeah.
We need to return to Eric or Leif Erikson and
Somewhere
the
out
sister and maybe the mother if she survived.
Yeah.
I want to see the whip dude more than anything.
And
Halfdan.
Halfdan, I want to see him.
Honestly, I really don't see. I don't see us going back to Iceland at all in the show.
Well, we don't have to. Just find out where he is.
maybe like at the end of the season. We have to like have some, or maybe it's like a tease into season 2.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, here's where they are. This is where the story's going now.
Yeah.
We're going to Vinland. See ya.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Remember, like people have said to us, this season is like the prologue to like the actual show.
Yeah.
So it's like I just figure that like that's why we're not going to get a lot of that stuff. Like we'll I would imagine that we'll get the resolution to this like Askeladd versus Swen type of deal, and then maybe more of a progression of Thorfinn into like a real main character role.
I don't even know where the show will go. I'm not really like I know they take pieces of history, but like I'm not really familiar with any of this. And there was one other thing I wanted to say.
Well, in history, what did most Vikings do after the Viking era
They
ended?
turned up. They like Canute and Swen.
Well,
Turned to Christianity.
well, not just that, but they formed their own, like, we're past, like, where this show is past where, like, the Vikings TV show that we've watched is.
Because it started with Mr. Harold as the king of Norway.
Well, that and also Denmark actually does take over England for a time.
Yeah.
Like, there are kings of England that are Danes or Vikings.
I was going to ask, do you still think King Harold Finehair is ruling Norway?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm confused about, because I can't remember. I thought they said that in the beginning of this that there was a... I mean, there could be multiple
There was a
Harolds.
fine hair.
They said there was the king who united all Norway in one of the first episodes.
Okay.
It might have been episode 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's
Old or
new current news. Or, new news. It could be old and we're just following the Denmark-Dane storyline.
That's what I didn't get, because the idea of Harold Finehair controlling Norway was to control all the kings, but we have a King Swen, so that's why I'm like...
But a different country.
Yeah, but there was kings in Switzerland that I thought also got consolidated. That's what I'm not sure about. Because I don't know. I don't really know the whole geography of controlling, but...
I don't know any geography. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, leave a like, punch the subscription button, notification bells there, comments, all the good stuff. Check out the Patreon. If you want to see the show 1 week in advance, check out the Patreon. We're going to punch it.
Patreon! Check out the Patreon!